What's up, YouTube? XA Gupta 23 here, and I'm back with another video. Alright, guys, I want to talk some more 90s top cartoons, and I want to tackle today's program, which was called Fox Kids at the time. Like I said, how the way I stumbled upon this channel was back in 94 and 95. And it was during the time when, this is a very true story at the time though, my mom forgot to pay the cable company at the time, so I lost a little bit of Cartoon Network, a little bit during the time. And like I say, when you lose the cable, basically you have this like basic cable, you know. And at the time, they had Fox Kids, and I remember usually always coming home in the afternoon from school. There was a cartoon that I really did love watching. It wasn't really much of a cartoon. It was more like a superhero. It was the Power Rangers. And I used to love watching the show all the time when I come home from school. I used to remember back in the day, because we had the old TV, and basically we had to adjust the antenna. You know the antenna on the TV just to get the good reception. And I always try to fix it with my dad at the time, because I always wanted to watch the Power Rangers a lot, because I really did love that show a lot. But yeah, in this show, my favorite was the Black Ranger, of course. You know what I mean? He had a lot of good swagger. You know, he was the best character to me in that show. Even more though they gave it more to the White Ranger and the Red Ranger, but to me though, the Black Ranger was my favorite. Also, what I remember more or less about Fox Kids was, they had X-Men, the anime series, which was one of my favorite cartoons watching more or less on a Saturday. It was like more or less like a Saturday cartoon. And I would say Wolverine at the time was my favorite character, because, it was kind of hard to understand Wolverine during that time if you were a kid, because you don't understand what he's actually saying. But like I said, the more you get older and you now go back and watch the X-Men, and now you understand what Wolverine's saying, and mostly what Wolverine is doing is that he's talking a lot of shit, you know what I mean? But at that time, though, it was kind of hard to understand what Wolverine was saying. But like I said, the X-Men was a pretty good cartoon. I really did love that show as well. Like I said, like more cartoons I remember watching from Fox Kids was Batman the Anime Series. I really did love watching Batman a lot. That was a pretty good cartoon as well. There was more that was on the channel as well. There was Animaniacs at the time though, but I felt like Animaniacs didn't last long, because I think next year after that, Animaniacs got moved to Kids WB, which I'll talk about next later on. What else I remember from Fox Kids was the Magic School Bus. I used to remember the Magic School Bus used to come on early on in the morning before I go to school. I used to always watch the Magic School Bus. I used to remember there was another one I used to come watch on this channel was Goosebumps. Now, when I used to watch Goosebumps, that shit used to give me the chills, man, because, like I said, I was just like 4 or 5 at the time, and I used to remember like watching the Goosebumps, man. I used to get scared as fuck just watching it. It's really honest truth, though. I get really scared just watching Goosebumps at the time, though, because, you can't experience something like that, because it's like monsters, and you know what I mean? So, yeah. But, yeah, there's more stuff that I remember watching from Fox Kids was Tiny Toon Adventures. That was a pretty good cartoon as well. Yeah, and also there was Godzilla, the anime series. I really did like watching Godzilla anime series. It was pretty fun to watch. I really did like it a lot. But, yeah, that's pretty much whatever I remember from watching from Fox Kids until my mom managed to get the cable back on. And then from there, I just started to watch Cartoon Network again. But, yeah, Fox Kids was a pretty good program at the time. Then a few years later on, that it got renamed to Jetix. Then later on they had Sonic, and they had all these other shows, like they had the Avengers, all these other cartoons that used to come on now that you see today. But yeah, that's pretty much what I remember from Fox Kids. You guys in the comment section tell me what you guys remember from Fox Kids. The next series I'm going to be talking about will be Kids WB. You stay tuned for that. I am out.